Welcome to the Muscle Mommy Prep Diary Entries. This is number 1. And this is really just to keep you updated. It's just like we're at a coffee shop, like legit at a coffee shop, and I'm just talking to you one-on-one, like we're catching up. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm giving you the updates of what's going on, and we're just here with each other, okay? And we're gonna get through this. This is my first one. And I'm really not giving it any expectations other than like you and me chilling, and I'm giving you an update. It's so quiet in here, number 1. Let me just put that out there. It's very quiet in here. So I'm kind of talking quiet because I don't want to be loud, because I am at a coffee shop and there's not a lot of people in here right now to like make me feel comfortable to talk a little louder. Anyways, let's get over that. This week wasn't bad. Well, let me take that back. I was injured. Your girl was injured. Let's talk about it. I was kind of injured, and I was still working through the injury. So I hurt my pectineus. I believe that's called. I put that somewhere over here, over there. I strained it from sprinting. Not even from lifting heavy, because I was trying to do, like, you know how the people on Instagram is like, oh, you should do a signature series, and I'm like, oh, I haven't sprinted in a while, let me get back into it. And then your girl done tried to overdo it, being my competitive self. On my third session, I went 10 miles per hour. I don't think I've ever done that, and I overdid it, and it hurts. It's at the top of my thigh, and every time I did a squat, getting down into that squat position, it hurt. But luckily my chiropractor helped me. You know, chiropractors too, like if you don't have a chiropractor, quick plug just for chiropractors in general, yes, I mean there's a risk with everything, right? But the best thing I could have done is get a chiropractor, because he's doing more than just adjusting my spine. He also knows like the pressure points to help fix deficiencies, to help fix weaknesses in the body. So he gave me some pressure points to work on to fix that like strain in my body and to, you know, help it heal. So shout out to my chiropractor. So I've been dealing with that all last week, and it was quite painful the first couple days, but then it started to get better and not hurt as more. And luckily, I don't need that muscle to perform any of the actions that I've been doing. It's just when I got into that squat position, it was like trash. So, like, and there was a point, and I think that's also just to like think about. It's like, when do you tell yourself no? Like, when do you tell yourself to rest? When do you tell yourself to stop? And because I could still perform that action, and after I performed that action, it didn't hurt. Like, after I came out of that squat position, I was good. I think if it was still persistent and with every movement, with every step, I probably would have backed out. But I was like, you know what? I can still work through it. It's not a bone. This is me justifying it. It's not a bone. So let me just keep going. So I just kept going, and here we are. It still hurts just a little bit. I think maybe in the next week or so it'll be gone. But yeah. So that I had to work through that, which was a bit difficult. But again, I think that was maybe a testing moment. Like, am I going to continue to do this, or am I going to like sit out? You know what I mean? And then also this week, I've just been feeling overwhelmed. I'm, if you don't know, by day, I am a social media manager and I'm a fitness coach. So I have clients, and there's a lot of final reviews, final budgets to review, a lot of looking back over the year, setting goals for the next year. It's a lot of just administrative work that I just don't like. And it has been a lot on top of being a mom. Like, I'm a mom. I still have to show up for my son. It's almost Christmas time. I gotta buy Christmas presents. You know, I have to mom. I have to do the laundry. I have to like you. Let me just take a sip to calm down. It's a lot. It's a lot. And last week was really overwhelming. But we got through it. I got through it. And this week, I think a part of what fed into the overwhelm last week was that some days or some moments I just wasn't as organized as I could have been. Also, to say here, if you don't know as well, I have ADHD, so the executive functioning is just like, where is it? Like, where? I don't know. Sometimes. So yeah, so just going through that, and in those moments when I feel overwhelmed, I just one, like, to-do list, like writing down a to-do list is the best thing for me, because there's so much to do and so much in my head, I have to like see it on paper. And most of the times it's not as much as I think. Some of the times it is as much as I think. So that's how I try to calm myself down is, okay, Liberia, like what are the things you actually need to do instead of imagining it? And that usually helps me. So it be a lot. And I meant to say it like I said it. It'd be a lot sometimes. So I just have to like find things that work for me, that's going to help me calm down, that's going to help me to reduce the overwhelm. And usually it's just like, that's what I do. I write everything on a list and I put everything down. And then lastly, what I'm going to talk about is like my mental space last week. And at the beginning of the week, it was okay. But then towards like the middle of the week, the end of the week, you'll see in my vlog that I'm going to post in probably tomorrow or in the next 2 days, is that I woke up sad. Like, you know how sometimes you just wake up sad and not in a good mood, and at the time it feels like for no reason. It's just like, why, what is going on? Why am I feeling sad? Why am I feeling like down? You know what I'm saying? And then I looked on Flow. Flow is a period tracker, and Miss Luteal showed up. Miss Luteal she's here and she's wreaking havoc. And I just, that morning that I was feeling the most sad, and I don't want to say depressed, but the most sad and the most just not in the mood. Like I explained in my vlog, like I just had to declare scripture and just talk out loud to myself. And I know that may seem weird but I had to do it. Like I had to talk out loud to myself, repeat scripture. I repeated Psalms 139. I'm fearfully and wonderfully made, because my negative thoughts, the thoughts that first flood my brain, attacks my self-worth, attacks my value that I provide to the world, to the people around me. Attacks me, like, am I worthy? Why am I doing, like, you know, like, if you can relate to that, like that's what comes first. And it was at the beginning of the day, it was really difficult, but then once I got up, once I talked to myself, once I got my word, once I got to training, and I started to feel better. And if there's just one thing I could say, it's like, just try not to neglect the things that keep you sane. Like, try not to do that. Because I remember when I was depressed, I was diagnosed with depression. The first thing I let go was working out. The first thing I let go was getting into my word. The first thing I let go was talking to God. Like, that was the first thing I let go. And I would say, if you take anything from this, is to not let go of the things that keep you sane, that keep it together. Just one of the things. If you're drinking a cup of coffee, If it's journaling, if it's praying to God, if it's working out, just don't let that go. Even if you don't do it fully, even if you don't give 100% and you are only able to give 10%, girl, go do it. Just don't give up on yourself. But now I'm feeling much better. Like, I'm feeling much better. And I think it's because I did not give up on the things that makes me feel good. Even though in the moments I did not want to do them. I did not want to go to the gym that day. But when I got done, I felt so much better. So much better. So much better. So I'm in a better space. The goal for this week's training, this is my volume block. Volume block is where I'm doing more reps and less, not as heavy weight and more reps. I'm getting ready for my strength block to move some weight, which I'm excited about. I'm excited to push myself to go past my limits that I'm going right now. But at the end of volume block, though, we are pushing some weight. I actually saw this week's, and I am like benching 115 pounds, and I am squatting, I think 170 pounds or 180 pounds, and I'm deadlifting like, I don't even know, like I think it's over 250. So when we start to get that heavier weight, I smile because like I just love this. I love doing what I'm doing. So that's what's going on, girl. Like, that is what's going on. That's what's been going on last week. I'm excited for this week. It's still a heavy week. It's still a hectic week, a chaotic week full of meetings, planning, friends, mothering, like all the things. So I did plan better this time. I did plan a little bit better this time, so we'll see. So that's it. And I will see you in the next diary entry.